Hi guys, this is Sliver here, and in this video I present to you the ultimate guide to farm Exquisite Blood in Diablo 4 Season 5. Now the reason I call this the ultimate guide is that I already have a guide up on YouTube about farming Exquisite Blood. However, since then I have perfected the method to grant you the most exquisite blood possible with the least amount of effort. And surprisingly, this ultimate updated guide is much more simple than the previous version. So let's go ahead and start. What you have to do is immediately when you complete the capstone dungeon to enter World Tier 4, or any time after that, is to enter the Helltide. More specifically, you have to go to the place where the Blood Maiden can be summoned. If the Blood Maiden is currently being summoned, then wait for the other people to kill it, and then loot the exquisite blood she drops. Then, if you see that the players are summoning the Blood Maiden over and over again, you can just go away from your computer and come back in around 10 to 15 minutes to loot the exquisite bloods that was dropped, and then go away to do whatever you want again. You can watch a series, talk to your girlfriend, or rob a bank, or mow the lawn. The possibilities are literally endless. That's why this farm is so flexible. I've never been bored when I'm doing it. If you die while being AFK, that's no problem. You get the loot anyway. Just make sure you come back before you would disconnect from the game. If you see nobody around the ritual site when you arrive, then you can teleport back to town, wait a little bit, and then teleport back using your portal. This method has a high chance of resetting the instance of your character, so when you get back, you will see other people around which are more likely to summon the Blood Maiden for you. Now, there is a very important part to this strategy. You are absolutely not allowed to spend a single baneful heart to contribute to the summoning ritual. Why is that? Contributing a heart will not cause the Blood Maiden to drop more exquisite blood, so it is basically a waste of resources. I have also heard from unconfirmed sources that each time you contribute a heart to summon the Blood Maiden, the chance of you getting a mythic unique in the Vessel of Hatred expansion decreases by 10%. Again, this is not confirmed information, however, I wouldn't risk this if I were you. All you have to do is wait patiently until someone else summons the Blood Maiden. You also shouldn't help fight the Blood Maiden or the demons that attack the ritual site before the Blood Maiden is summoned. You can once again leave this to the other players who are most certainly eager to do this instead of you. Another very important thing is that I must warn you about certain players who will try to make you contribute painful hearts to the ritual. They will say things like you shouldn't leech, they might try to psychologically terrorize you into contributing by saying that you are a horrible person, or they might even make you think that the Blood Maiden drops more items if you contribute to the ritual. And while this last part is true for legendary items, it absolutely isn't for exquisite bloods. You have to keep an eye for these players because they might even be present in the comments of this very video. Their goal is to reduce the amount of blood you get so they can sell theirs for more money. Don't let them scam you. My best advice to you is to never let anybody convince you to put a baneful heart into the summoning ritual. If you get a lot of aberrant cinders, then you can run around a bit in the Helltide area to open chests, such as the Living Steel chest to get Living Steel, which is another important boss summoning material. Make sure though to get back to the summoning circle before the next Blood Maiden is summoned by the other players. And that's it. This has been my ultimate guide for exquisite blood farming. If you found it educational, then feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. I would like to give a special shout out for the lovely players who let us leech their baneful heart contributions. Thank you.